Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is something I'm super excited to do for you guys because it is a drugstore tutorial and I've always wanted to do one of these for you guys. Honestly, I've always just wanted to do one in general because I love looking for the best deals on great products, and my job as an influencer, honestly, is just to influence you guys to buy the right things for the right price. Now, whether a product is super expensive or super cheap or in the middle, I want to make sure that you're getting the most bang for your buck, whether you're paying a lot of bucks or minimal bucks. So let's dive in. I'm going to be doing a tutorial using a full face of drugstore makeup, excluding my Fenty foundation in shade 150 and my BECCA highlight in shade Opal. Now let's dive in. I even tried to use drugstore beauty tools, and the only beauty tool on my list today that is not drugstore at all is the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow brush, only because I needed an eye sweep for whenever I contour my eyes, and it's not that this Bobbi Brown eye sweep is like the best or whatever, it's honestly just the only one that I currently own, so that's the explanation on that one. But yeah, so let's dive in. For the primer, I picked up the Baby Skin by Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser. That is this one. I'm going to be using that with my Sonia Kashuk number 115 brush. Now, it said that this primer is supposed to have like magical pore erasing powers, but I mean, aren't they all? So with this primer, I'm noticing, God, these brush hairs. With this primer, I'm noticing a lot that it is kind of doing something for my pores. Not a whole lot, but it is doing something. Oh my god, these brush hairs are annoying. Now this is a new brush, so I'm not gonna ding Sonia for this one. Only because like it is a new brush. Like that's not her fault. New brushes always shed. So it's whatever. I mean, I'm not too mad about it. It is shedding a lot for a new brush. I mean, just for a brush in general. But I mean, drugstore, so it's not like out of the question. Now I will say this feels like a good primer. It didn't do a whole lot for my pores, and I hate to say it, but it's super greasy, and I hate greasy. Now we're gonna set our primer. I like to set my primer so that way my foundation doesn't slide, and for that, today I'm gonna be using the drugstore brand e.l.f. Cosmetics, better known as Eyes, Lips, Face, and this is their high definition powder in color sheer. It's a loose powder too, by the way, but my thing is like I've used this before, and I'm gonna tell y'all the tea. It gives you like flashback city, like it's holy hell flashback. So I mean, whatever, I'm not gonna go too in depth with that, but I'm gonna just let y'all know, expect to catch on camera with this stuff. Like, this stuff's gonna let people know you exist. It's gonna ghost you up, if you know what I'm saying. It's gonna... I need to stop talking. Oh my goodness gracious, I should know I'm black. You go back to her and I'll go back to black. I miss Amy Winehouse. Such a good song. Okay, and then I'm gonna just go over this with my Sephora contour blush and bronzer brush in number and shade in number 43. It is basically just a Sephora professional flat top kabuki brush is all I'm gonna tell you. And I'm just gonna blend this powder in because I don't want her to exist more than she already does. So that way everything doesn't slide. Because slides are fun when you're at a water park, but they're not fun when they're on your face. Okay, now that that's set, we're going to go in with our Sonia Kashuk concealer blending. Well, actually, no, this is a foundation blending, but I'm going to use it for concealer. It's the number 114 Sonia Kashuk brush, and we're going to use our NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, in shade CW03, which is actually just shade light. And that's what we're going to do. I like to apply my concealer before I apply my foundation. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Also, to let y'all know, I am applying this on top of a powder. So we're experimenting a lot of different things today. This stuff is like really hard to pull out of the tube. That's what I've noticed. Every time I use this stuff, because this is not like a new product for me, it's just always so, like, it doesn't really, like, you don't get a lot of product on the wand. Like, I find myself constantly having to dig back into the tube. So today we are applying our concealer how my good friend that doesn't even know me yet, Laura Lee, applies her concealer. But hey, she did respond to me on Twitter the other day, so baby steps. Now I'm going to go in and blend. Now that that's done, we're going to go in with our Booty Blender. We're going to go in and we're going to use shade 150 in the Fenty, just to prove that I'm not lying. There it is for you guys. I'm going to do one pump on my Beauty Blender for right now. This is the Real Techniques Angle Beauty Blender that I got from Ulta. I think it was like $3.99. But while I'm doing my foundation, I will say that there is one really good foundation that I can recommend that a lot of my girlfriends use, is the L'Oreal Infallible. I know Tati likes it. Sorry, I was like helicopter talking. I know Tati likes it if you watch Tati. If not, you should totally check her out. I watch all of her videos. She's super inspiring. Just kind of like how my girl Laura Lee is. Actually, yeah, tell me in the comments, who do y'all watch? I need new YouTubers. Like, I need to watch new people. Alright, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna blend this into my hairline. Definitely gonna have to touch that up later, but for now, she'll do. Now that that's done, we're gonna go in with our contour. Now, I'm just so excited to, like, use 7-Eleven makeup. Like, who am I today? I think I'm gonna be daring, and I'm gonna go in with like the darker shade. So we're gonna go in with this darker shade right here, and we're gonna use the Morphe M459, M459. That's that one. It's a contouring brush. We're gonna take a few swipes, dab off the excess, and we're just gonna go to work on this jawline. Ooh. Being daring, hopefully, will pay off. Let's, okay. Newman probably made a mistake. Yeah, but let's pray to the beauty gods. Maybe she'll work out. We don't know. We don't know. It's fine. Yeah, I don't really know the formula in this one, but I will say that I do like how it feels on my skin. It feels like how a lot of my other products feel. This feels like a good product. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind using this. It doesn't feel like it's from 7-Eleven at all. I'm going to use the lighter shade now for the rest of my face, but I'm actually going to use the same brush. But before I do that, I'm going to use the NYX On The Spot brush cleaner. This is unexpected, but kind of funny how it worked out because NYX is Drugstore, and yeah, I mean, if y'all need an on-the-spot brush cleaner, this stuff smells like Chanel No. 5, and it was like $10. This is not going to be a good tutorial, I can tell you right now. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. I'm gonna do half of my face with the, I just decided right now, with the 7-Eleven, and half of my face with the Wet n Wild. Because why not, right? Because why not? I'm gonna need more of my NYX brush cleaner. Scrub it down. And I like this one because it actually comes with a contour and a highlight, whereas the other one just came with 2 contour options. I mean, together, I'm building a great palette. A little more natural. Kind of digging this side more. But I feel like that's going to give like for a really dramatic effect, so we'll see how this plays out. By the way, this is in shade Dulce de Leche. I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. This is what bad makeup looks like. Alright, y'all. Now that my contour is almost done, it's not blended in, but it's done, like I'm doing the contouring part. Sometimes I like to just like sweep my brush across the top of this. And I like to take it down, 2 taps by the way, to get that excess off. And I like to take it down to my neck area, so that way it doesn't like tell on you, and you can just blend it in. Just because when you're going for like a bronzier look, you never, I mean, first of all, you should always blend into your neck, like rule number 1. But my thing is like when you're going for a bronzier look, especially, it's so important because it's gonna tell on you. Like your face is gonna be like, ah, and then your neck's gonna be like, ah, you know? Because if you're not gonna blend it into your neck, like, what's the point? Like, what is life? Now that that's out of the way, I'm gonna go in with the brush that came with the 7-Eleven makeup and be extra shady and go over to the Wet n Wild kit and use it to apply the highlight. Cause oh no. Oh no. So, advice. Yeah, no. I was right. I should have never used this brush. I don't know why I even tried. This brush is super hard. And, I mean, like, it applies like it's, you know, this is a gas station brush. Like, the brush definitely, ow. No, I can't. I really, no. No. I can't, like, no. Using that brush one more time, because reduce, reuse, recycle. And I'm going to clean it really good this time, just because I am changing shades completely. I'm going from the contour to the highlight, and I want to use this one just to really sculpt out my cheekbones. It really just define the look of them. So now that I've got it all cleaned up, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild again. And like, I really am astonished at the fact that Wet n Wild gives you such a big palette for $3.99. Like, look at these pans, y'all. These pans are effing humongous. Love it. And I don't want to bake, only because we have that e.l.f. powder that I don't like. And I know that if I bake with it, I'm gonna appear on this camera like a ghost. And like, I'm already white. Like, I don't need y'all to see that side of me. Like, that other, like, me in the winter kind of side of me. Like, I don't need that. I really don't need that. Okay. Now that I've gotten that all over my lips, I went through and touched up everything that needed to be touched up. Focused in more on some areas. I didn't switch any products though. This is all Wet n Wild, and this is all the 7-Eleven, excluding the highlight, because the highlight, I mean, like, 7-Eleven didn't give me one to work with. You had to buy that separately, and I didn't really know that until after I left the store. or after I left the gas station, so yeah. But I will say 7-Eleven, thank you so much for the convenience. I bought some bronzer and filled up my tank, so yay you. So now I'm gonna take my Sephora Professional Contour Blush and Bronzer Kabuki Flat Top Brush in 43, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this all in, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Alright guys, so now that the contour is done, we're almost done. We're going to go in with the BECCA highlight. We're just going to take our Morphe M530 and we're just going to tap this a few times lightly in the pan, and then we're just going to swirl it, tap it again. We're really just going to tap the excess off, and then we're just going to go for like a light, like natural sweaty look by tapping it on the apples of our cheeks and backward. This will define it right where you want it to be defined and give you that natural, like, oh, he or she is not trying. Like, they just look amazing, you know? Might need to push that up, but like, it look good. It's popping. Also in the comments, tell me, how do you like to do your highlight? Do you like it to be like, bam, highlight, like blind bitch, like boom, you know? Or do you just like it to be like, I'm here, subtle, you know, whatever? Like, let me know. Like, what is the trend, you know? We're just gonna go in a few other areas I like to go in. I like to go in on my nose just a little bit. And the top of my lip. Like more of like my cupid's bow area. But then also the top of the lip. Alright, sorry y'all, my phone kind of died during recording. So basically I just finished up highlighting my lip, and I finished up highlighting my nose just a little bit, and I finished up highlighting the apples of my cheek and back. Now, after that, I didn't do much. I did touch up my highlights with the contouring palette in this shade with my flat top kabuki, which I cleaned, and then I went in with it. I'm just going to touch on my forehead right here because I felt like it wasn't highlighted enough here. So I did go in with the Wet n Wild in the middle there. And I also did blend out this a bit more with my beauty blender. And so once I finished touching up a few things, the only thing that you guys truly missed, which you guys didn't really miss at all if you think about it, is the Sonia Kashuk eyebrow gel. I went in with the Sonia Kashuk on my brows, and I used the same brushes I used in the last video to do them. I did just get them waxed, so I didn't really do much. I just kind of like gelled them up and like smoothed them out like I did in my last video. So that is it, and I haven't even set my face yet, so we're still on track. So let's set our face with my MAC, Let's set our face with the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and this is also, just to let y'all know, this is the mini. It's the ready to go size, and it's only $12, and you can buy this at Ulta. So I think for drugstore price, like since like the Milani is like $9, I think you can get this for $12, and like this lasts me like a little while. So I don't know, it just depends on where you're at, but the Milani one is a great one. So let's spray ourselves, and let's go ahead and fan that away, because I really don't like the feeling of a wet face after I just put makeup on. I don't know, that's just me. Oh, I did do one thing. I went in with my Bobbi Brown Eye Sweep, and I used the 7-Eleven Simply Me Beauty, and I went in with this lighter shade right here, and I just kind of like swept back and forth, and I did a windshield wiper motion on both eyelids, and I went in circular motions and blended it in, and I didn't feel like it was blended in enough, so I did very softly dab with my beauty blender until it was to a shade I liked, only because I don't like to put eyeshadow on my eyes. I like to blend it in and make them look a little bit more deep set to give more of an emphasis to that brow bone. So that is it. This is my drugstore face. Alright y'all, that is it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. Just remember that I do this for you more than for me, and I really am satisfied with this drugstore makeup look. I actually kind of don't want to go to bed right now. It's like 3 in the morning and it's Monday. I'm not going to bed. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. Well, I guess technically since it's 3 in the morning, it's Tuesday, so I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna stay up and like make some plans tomorrow. I really like this look. Like I don't want to wash it off. So there's that. Y'all have a great day. Have a great Friday. Yeah, that's it. See y'all next Friday.